Hello everyone, welcome to the day 5 of our new Linux series. So in previous session we discussed about the file permission and its ownership. So today we are going to discuss about process management in Linux and its some commands. Okay. So without taking more delay, let's get started. So what is process management? So before discuss about process management, you guys must know about what is the process. So process is the instance of running program. So currently I'm using our WSL. If you guys wanted to use online distro, so that you can use check out our first Linux series video. In that video, I'll discuss like how we are going to use online distro. Okay, so let's say you run some process or once you hit some commands or any process is running. For example, currently I have one text.sh which is print something for specific amount of time. Okay, let me just show the content from that file. Okay, so basically it's run echo print is running till almost like 5 minutes. Okay, now if I run that test.sh, okay, so now you can see that that command is still start running, but that some threads are going to assign to that command which we called as a process. Okay, that means this process is currently running. So let me just exit from the process. Okay, so that we called as a process. Basically process is the instance of running program. Okay, now what is process management? The process management is the ability of the system to handle the processes and some instances of the program that are running in background. Okay, so this is that is the process management. So how we are going to like do the process management, because managing them is the crucial part of our system performance. The performance of the system is depends on the process management. Okay, if the process management is very high, so at that time your VM might goes down, or if CPU utilizations go very high, then at that time also that VM might goes down, so which impacts the clients or the servers, okay, that we are using. So how we are going to check what are the which processes are currently running inside the system? So for that, you just need to hit one command called as ps, like processes. Ps stand for processes. So once you hit enter, so at that time it will display the current processes. Okay, just let me just open new window and we guys can check if our current script will show in that process or not. Test dot and I hit enter. Now the processes start running. Now if I hit ps, and at that time you can see some bash is running in background. Once I hit ps hyphen a, at that time it will display the detailed view of all the processes that are running. So as you can see here, test.sh is started running. Okay, now if you wanted to like uh, display the detail or complete view, so at that time you can use ps hyphen e. Okay, it will show the complete processes that are running by the in the current system. Okay, so you can see that test.sh is currently running, and inside our test.sh, if we use cat test.sh, okay, you can see I'm using sleep command also. That sleep is also one process that is displayed in ps-e. Okay, so ps-e basically displays all the processes that are running in given server. Okay, if you wanted to like see the complete processes with full details or full formatting details with timestamp, PID or a PPID, TTY. So whole or which command is currently running. So for that you can use ps-ef and hit enter. So EF stands for full processes and EF stands for E stands for complete display of the all processes, and F stands for full format listing of the process. So as you can see guys, we hit one command. That command it shows like how this process is going to run. Then we in that process sleep one already displayed. Okay, here it just shows only sleep, but here it can show what is the command that is run there. Like you can see here, sleep one is running inside that script, so it display full sleep one, and you can see we hit like dot slash test, that means we are using bin bash dot test. Okay, we are previously in our user Vishnu, then we sudo it to root user, so all the processes that will show here. Okay, so this is how ps command is used to identify the what are the processes or which process is currently running. Okay, and now if you wanted to like check this for the specific user, so at that time you guys can use like grep and then username. How we are going to use grep, that we already discussed in the previous like in day 3, so you guys can check it out how to use grep and hit it up, so it will display you the uh, for all the processes that are running for the current like the user that you are going to provide. But if you wanted to like directly check from the command also, so you can use one flag like -u then name. So this is how you can check what are the processes are running for that specific user. Now this is all about the processes, what processes is running in background and all. But there was one command like which is going to show you the statistics, like which processes are using higher CPU, which process is consuming more memory, how much is the memory pending, and overall count of the CPU and memory for the system also, and the specific process also. So for that we had one command called top. So once you hit top, then you guys can check here are the CPU utilization, memory utilization for specific process. Here you can check the load average also. Then it is a complete CPU utilization for the this VM. Then the free memory, total memory and used memory. So all this data, statistic data will be displayed using top command. And you guys can check from there also. Let me just stop this process and run it again. And now that process starts running, and you guys can check, see that test.sh started running. Okay, so and the sleep also, because sleep is one process that is running inside that script. So all the data and how much memory that top command, currently we are using top command, so how much memory that top command is using here, top 0.1 memory. Okay, how much remember that our test.sh script is going to use, that is here. Currently they are just printing, so they are using like minimum CPU, that is like in 0.00 something, so it will display as 0.0. Okay, so this is how here you can see like for relay previously it shows the 0.3 here. So all the processes or commands that are running, it displays the CPU utilization and memory management, memory utilized for this specific process. Okay, now if you once you hit top command, and if you wanted to like exit from it, you can hit control C or Q directly. Okay, and once you hit top command and if wanted to like display the data like sort using memory or something, so you can use like hit M. So at that time it will like display the data like in the format in the sort form for the memory. Okay, so this is how we are going to use top command. Okay, now there was one more command like the top command displays the statistic only, but it is not more that much interactive. But if you guys wanted like interactive statistic data, so for that ubuntu provide one more command that we called as a htop. Basically htop is more user friendly or more interactive command than top. So htop, hit enter. As you can see, it will display the complete data in proper statistical format, but it is more interactive also. Okay, as you can see here, F1 stands for help, F2 for setup, F3 for search, F4 for filter, then sorted, collapse, nice, kill or quit. Okay, as you can see, currently it is in tree format, and if I wanted display in proper collapse format or in simple table format, then I will hit like F6 here. So as you can see, it just display the normal format. Okay, so this is how that stop command is going to work. Okay, and same it display the task, a current running program or load average, then uptime for this VM. Okay, so all these things that is displayed here. It's just similar with the top command, but just more modification in that command and little bit more interactive. So that's it for the htop command. And one more command, like if you wanted to display the a list of the current processes or the child processes by each process in proper like tabular format, or no sorry, in tree format. So at that time we guys can check the processes, then TREE. So process tree will display the processes that are running. uh, each child process will be displayed like a tree format. So session leader, relay, and bash. So you can ignore this for now. These are the complex terms in Linux. Basically, the session that we are started, that is called it as session leader. Okay, but we can start from bash. So currently we are like using our sudo. Okay, then inside that we are running one script like bash. Then bash script running this shell script which has test.sh, and in that test.sh script it has like sleep command. So this is how it will display the complete architecture, which you run multiple scripts, and in each scripts we are like nested some more scripts in that. So at that time it will display the which scripts call another script. So this is how the nested structure will be displayed using pstree command. Okay, so that's it, for guys that PS3. And in PS3, if you like, it will not displaying here any PID, but if you want some PID for the specific process, at that time you can hit -p. So it will not display the PID. Basically PID is a unique identifier which is provided to the specific processes to identification of the particular process. So you guys can see the PID will be allotted here. And if you wanted to display also user, then we can add a -u flag also. So it will display the user also. So which, because of which user that processes are started running. You can see here, and this one for root and all. Okay. Now let's say we have like ps-ef, and you guys can see currently we don't have any test processes running here, or any processes running here. Okay, let me just run one more process, test.sh. Okay, now if I hit ps-ef, you guys can see that process starts running, and this process continuously running. But now I don't want that process to be running continuously. I want that process got killed, or I wanted to that delete that process. At that time you just need to copy that PID. Okay, then like write kill -9. Kill basically used to kill the particular process, and -9 stands for forcefully killing that process. Okay, and hit enter. As you can see here, it shows killed, and once you hit ps-ef at that time our test.sh process is killed successfully. Okay, similarly guys, you can kill any process or any running process in background. So that one was used to kill the particular stuck process in industry. Like some processes are using higher CPU and they are stuck, so at that time we need to kill that process and restart that process again. So for that we are using the kill process. Okay, but now what, if you wanted to kill a certain, like a certain process, but not with, not using their PID, using the command. So at that time you can use like pkill. Pkills basically used to kill the process, but using name. Like here you need to provide the name for the process, and then this is how you guys can able to kill the particular process. Okay, now let's say there are lots of bash processes are running here, or multiple like httpd processes are going to run here. Okay, so at that time what, if you wanted to kill like hundreds of httpd process, or hundreds of scripts are running like test, or any bash commands are running hundreds. So at that time you wanted to do, if you wanted to do all these processes, so you just need to hit one command like kill, then all, then -9 for forcefully, and then here you just need to provide the name for that process. So at that time it will kill all the matching processes by the name. Okay, so this is the another third way to kill the process. Okay, first we discuss about kill, then we discuss about pkill, then here kill all. Hope you guys understand the use case for all the three commands separately. Now here let me just clear this screen, and you guys can see test.sh is our command. So let's say you have some complex command and it will displaying the data. So like if I run that command, it will display the lots of data or it's still running, and it might get a run for like 2 hours, 3 hours, or might 4 hours, 5 hours. So if what happened if some session went out or some session is down, at that time that process got killed or background activity will be stopped, right? Or our command execution will be stopped. So to avoid that, it, to avoid any command interruption or that, you can use like nohup command. Nohup. Okay, then you can run that command. Okay, like test test.sh, and at the end you need to provide the ampersand and hit enter. You guys can see, if you hit again enter, you guys can see it will not display any output and the command is still running. If you hit ps-ef and then grep test, you guys can see test.sh is still running in background. Okay, so how we are going to check the output? Once you hit nohup and then command or an ampersand at the end, you guys can ignoring the input, appending the output at nohup.out. Okay, so if you do ll and you can check in current directory, nohup.out is one file was created with that name, and if you tell that nohup.out, you can see that currently it's running. All the data will be displayed in that nohup.out. Okay, so that is the use case for that nohup command. Basically it will use to store the logs from the specific output for the certain command, and it will not display in current current session. You can use that session for our other works, and that command is still running in background without any interruptions. If session went out, till still that process is running in background, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, let me just kill that session. Okay, okay, no. So there was one command, like if you run multiple commands one by one, or lots of commands are running in your organization also, but there, if you run some commands and that command is taking like more CPU, and that command take almost like 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so that process is going into CPU, and the CPU is currently working on that specific process or thread. But if you wanted to set a priority for a specific process, that process, if that process is started, then process must be taken as a first priority and complete that task first, and then put the another process inside that CPU. So for that, Linux provide one command like nice. So for that, you just need to like use nice hyphen h. It will be like hyphen help. So it will display the syntax and things that we are need to provide the flags like that. So hyphen n. So you need to set the priority. Like if I set the priority one, the minimum is the priority, that process will be picked faster and that process is executing faster. So if I set one and then I need one command test.sh. So at that time, that is taken as a first priority, and that CPU is like pick test.sh scripts or this program as a first priority and execute it. So this is how we can set the use the nice command to set the priority for the specific program, or it is used to run the command with scheduling priority. So hope you guys understand all the things that we discussed today. So let's conclude like what we discussed. Like first we discussed the ps command, basically used to show all the processes and its flags. Okay, then we discuss about the top command to display the real-time statistics on the processes. So one more modification on top command, like htop command we discuss to more, it is more interactive and user friendly interface. Then we discuss about the pstree command to display the processes in tree format and its flag. Then we discuss about the kill command, how we are going to kill the specific process or terminate the specific process. Then how we are going to terminate the specific process forcefully. Then we discuss about the pkill command, like using that command we are going to kill the particular process using name. Then we discuss the killall command to terminate the all the processes that are matched with a certain name. And then after that we discuss about the nohup command. Basically that command is used to continue running that process in background even after your logout or session went out, but the command is still running in background. And you can check the output from nohup.log. Okay, dot .outlog. Then we discuss about the nice command, which is used to schedule the priority for the particular process. Okay, so let's quickly discuss the agenda for our uh, day 6. So that will be like we are going to discuss about the package management in Linux, like how to install certain package, how we are going to, like in Windows you can directly install something and remove it, but how we are going to install that in our Linux systems, and how we are going to uninstall them, how we are going to manage some packages. So all these things we are going to check in our day 6 session. So that's it for today, and hope you guys like this session. Thank you so much.